All right, one thing I have come to find out that good practice is being organized, regardless if what you're doing, if it's any task, whether it's a job or just a hobby, it really don't matter. You need to be organized, and you got to have things in place to be able to keep that as a priority. And in the WISP industry, I have come to find that it's best to use telephone calls, texts, or email to get clients actually on board as a customer. After they become a customer, it's best to be sure they are directed to use the client's portal to write up a ticket if they have any questions of any kind. I will be enforcing that more than I ever have from this day forward. I have so many, and as I get more clients, it seems to expand. I have so many that will say, I have an issue with the internet. It's buffering, or is it out, or whatever question they have. And they'll send a text to my Google Voice number that I use for the hobby that I have. I don't keep all the people in my contacts because the contacts of Google Voice is the same as what's on my phone, and I don't want all my clients listed in my phone. Nor do I have Google Voice notifications turned on in my phone. So I won't get notifications throughout the day. I am going to be more forceful of telling when somebody becomes a client, they have to use the client's portal if they have any questions. I am going to stop checking the text on Google Voice. I'm going to stop checking the email that's attached to the hobby throughout the day. I may check it at the end of the day. I may not. On the weekend, I'm not going to check for texts. I'm not going to check for emails because I'm going to use them two methods to get new clients. If they text me, which on the sheet that I have, the speed package, it says, please text the following information to this number. And periodically, at the end of the day, Monday through Friday, say, I would check and see if there's anybody new that wants to get the service. But I won't check it every day. And I'm not going to check the email every day. Now, while I'm installing clients through the WISP software, if somebody writes up a ticket, I will see it and I will get a notification of it. The email and text, I will not. I've turned all that off so I can actually isolate email and text to get new clients. The client portal ticket after they've already got service. That notification I will get. And anybody that has service from this day forward, anybody that has service, they text me or email, I'm going to reply, write up a ticket. Log into your account and write up a ticket. I'm not going to have the conversation with them of if it's buffering or whatever. I'm going to have a ticket written up every time that they have an issue so I can have a record of it in their account. I love the WISP software. It just does everything in one place. Somebody texts me and says, oh, my internet's not working. Can you reboot the system or reboot my equipment? Who in the heck are you? Because I don't have your contact. I don't want to be bothered every little thing. Because if somebody has to keep rebooting and I keep getting tickets, I'm going to write up a work order within the ticket that they will see and I will see to make plans go out there and check and see what's going on, all in one place. And it will have a history. Not only is that going to make it better for the client, it's going to be making it better for me. I've gotten things situated that I have my freedom back of doing things that I really want to do. Travel, which I've already done, which has been years since I was able to do that. I didn't go that far. It was only an hour drive from here. But just able to sit in a room, watch TV, and care less about anything at all. The internet it just was not in my mind whatsoever. I'm doing little things like set up equipment at sites that is not attached to the RVs. It's in the box like I've been doing. I'm doing that more often instead of removing the equipment out. Because just over the holidays, I connected 3 people. They text me on Google Voice and said, we brought this RV and they told us to contact you to get internet. I looked in and saw that the equipment's already there. It's on hold. I made a hold account, so it just holds the equipment and lets no data go through. I made their account. I sent them a picture of the speed packages. And at the bottom it says, please text the following information to the above number. The first name, last name, email, what speed package, what address you're located, where you want your internet, what lot number, what RV part, whatever it may be, so I can set up an account. Then when I built their account, then I took that equipment that was on hold for that lot number or address, dropped it in their account, activated their account, and they had internet within the hour. I had one that was an hour and a half away at the lake. I turned it on and now they got internet. I didn't have to go there. So it gives me more free time of doing what I want to do. Now I would check the email and text and all on Monday, but I was just setting everything up to get to the point where I'm at now that all notifications, the text and email and all that, I don't get unless I actually check it. And it just happened that when I was going into the settings, I saw that they wanted internet and I just went on and gave it to them and set it up. So I have to put things in place to make it not easier just for myself. It will be easier for them. Text and email to get signed up and get internet. After you get internet, you use the customer client portal you log into, which you get an invitation as soon as your account is activated. And if you forget the password, all I get to do is log into the account and tell it to send them an email so they can reset their password. Simple. Everything's in one place. You have to do things in life to make it easier for yourself. Don't let other people run your life and tell you what you're going to do when they want you to do it. Like if somebody has a problem and I got my hours, like 9 to 5 hours, and if somebody texts me after that hour and they already got internet service, they may not hear from me, most likely, 99.9999999% chance that they will not hear back until Monday. Sometime that day, maybe at the end of Monday when I see the text. So that's when I'm going to check it and I'm going to reply. If you're having issues with the internet service, log into your account and write up a ticket. I'm not going to talk to them back and forth what to do, fix it, whatever. If they don't write up a ticket, I'm not going out there and try to fix it. I'm not going to be bombarded by people trying to take control of my time when I got things in place that they can use by just logging in. And I'm going to show people on their smartphone how to go to the website, which is my domain name, and they can click on it and save a little icon from that page on their desktop of their cell phone. And all you get is it'll be an icon. They can click on it and it will open up to that page. They can log in, write up a ticket, whatever they want to do. It'll be right there. It'll be easier to do that than it would be texting. They have a little app symbol on their desktop of their cell phone that they can click on anytime they want to ask a question or whatever about the internet. I'm just going to have to be more, not persuasive, but more pushing that out to clients when they sign up to get them from the get-go of using the client's portal, not the text that they use to sign up. I'm going to have to do that to make it easier and smoother for myself and for them. It's not being disrespectful or cruel, whatever, if they text me and I don't respond back for 2 or 3 days before I check the email or text. It's just I got things in place and they got to use it. That's it. I mean, that's just like the call center. You call and whatever problem you have, they're going to direct you there. And that's exactly what the little icon app on their desktop of their phone is going to be for. When they got a problem, they click it, it'll take them straight to where they need to be. I have just too many now that is actually texting and say, hey, I got next door neighbor, what it is. Well, give them the information, give them the text number and get them to text me and I'll get to it. And I can, if it's a new person that wants wants service, I'll text them that picture that has all the information. And when they text me, I copy, paste, and set their account up, ready to go. It's got to be uniformed or it's going to be one big mess. And I'm going to stop and get it organized completely before it gets to the point where it cannot be fixed. It's nowhere near, chaos yet or anything, but I can see the potential of how much of a headache it can be if I get more clients and more actually start doing it. I'm going to interpret that you got to use the portal if you got any questions after you get the service. That's just the way it has to be. I I I I I don't fucking know. But that's just things you have to do to make it more organized and uniformed as when you are running a WISP. And many other things in life. You've got to have certain things in place, and you've got to get people to do certain things in a certain way so you won't be bombarded. Because somebody wants to sign up, they text me or they email, and on the sheet it says text me this information, and they will email me. And I started about a month ago when they emailed me it, I like, text me this information. And I've got two right now that I told them that, and they have not done it, and they not go get service. I have to be that way. So I have certain places. When I look for certain information, I need it all in one place. I don't want to say, well, John wanted internet. Now, did he text me or email me, or did he leave a voicemail with his information? No, I want it text. I can go look through text. What's your phone number? I can go in Google Voice, type in his phone number, and it will come up all the texts and voicemails that he's left me. Then I can open up what I need, see that it's on text, copy and paste, go. It's all about being prepared and organized. And if you're not organized, you're just going to have chaos. And I'm not going to let it get nowhere near that. So I have to force the clients to start using the client portal. They can go to my website, and it will have a link that they can click on, client login, and it will bring them up to that page. But they can go to Google, open up Google on their smartphone, regardless if it's Apple or Android. Open that page and tell it to save it to desktop or home screen, whichever language they use in the smartphone itself. I think it says home screen, I think. And it will put a little icon on top of their home screen, desktop. And all they got to do is open up their phone and click on it just like they do any other app. And it will open up that page. They log in with their credentials that they got when they signed up for internet. That invitation they got, it'll guide them through making a password. And they just log in. And they can even tell it to save it. So they don't even have to log in. They just click on the little icon, log in, and it logs in. Then they write up a ticket. It's all about being uniformed and prepared and make everything nice and smooth. It just has to be done that way, because I don't want to sit there and say, well, I sent you information a month ago and I hadn't heard back from you. I said, well, did you text it? Did you email it? Or did you leave a voicemail? I have to hunt it down. I don't know where it's at. That's why I text. As soon as you text me, within 24 hours, your account is created and put on hold. After I get the text, when I see that information in a text, I go ahead and put it into the account that day and make an account for you. It just has to be done that way, or it would just be chaos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.